Hi and welcome to freesciencelessons.co.uk. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe the human activities that increase the amount of greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide, and methane. You should then be able to describe 4 potential effects of global climate change. And finally, you should be able to describe how models of climate change are not always accepted by everyone. In the last video, we looked at the greenhouse effect. We saw that the 3 main greenhouse gases are water vapor, carbon dioxide, and methane. Now, the level of water vapor varies widely. For example, it depends on the temperature of the air. However, the levels of carbon dioxide and methane are increasing, and that's due to human activity. Carbon dioxide is increasing as we burn fossil fuels. For example, we burn coal for electricity, petrol and diesel to power cars, and gas to heat our homes. Normally, carbon dioxide is absorbed by growing trees, for example, those in tropical rainforests. However, rainforests are now being destroyed by deforestation. In many cases, the forests are simply burned to provide land for grazing cattle. Burning forests, again, releases large amounts of carbon dioxide. Now, methane is released in agriculture, for example, growing rice in flooded paddy fields such as this one. Methane is also released when cattle, such as cows, pass wind. All of this means that the levels of carbon dioxide and methane in the atmosphere are both increasing. And that means that the temperature of the atmosphere is rising, as more of the energy from the sun is trapped. So as we can see, the Earth is facing climate change. We're going to look at the possible effects of this now. And again, you could be asked about these in your exam. Firstly, rising temperatures will increase the melting of the polar ice sheets and glaciers. This will lead to increased sea levels. Increased sea levels could lead to more flooding of low-lying areas. Climate change could lead to more severe weather, for example, more storms in the UK. Increasing temperatures could change the distribution of animals such as insects, and may even change the distribution of insect-borne diseases such as malaria. Now, many scientists believe that climate change is caused by human activity, causing the use of greenhouse gases. That's because the evidence for climate change is shared between many different scientists. These scientists can then criticize the evidence and decide whether it's valid. Scientists call this process peer review. It allows scientists to detect fake claims, for example, those based on poor evidence or even bias. Now, there's a problem with our understanding of climate change. That is because climate change is complex and it's difficult to model. So we sometimes see stories about climate change in the media that are simplified or simply biased. We also see the speculation which is based on only parts of the evidence. That means that scientists must work harder to communicate the ideas about climate change to the general public. There are also some uncertainties surrounding climate change. For example, we cannot predict with certainty by how much the temperature of the atmosphere will increase, and again, this can lead to speculation in the media. Remember, you'll find plenty of questions about climate change in my revision workbook. You can get that by clicking on the link above.